Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So let's get into it and see what's going on. Please protect me and my viewers from any negative energy, negative comments. Return to sender, 20 billion times fall. Any negative spell word, or any kind of spell word. Hexes, curses, evil eyes. Please that you block it from all of us. Protect us in your holy way. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Alright, so I'm seeing someone here that is competing with you, okay? They're kind of like a copycat. I see a copycat, and I see it could be an opposite sex from what you are, copying you or trying to copy you. It doesn't have to be the opposite sex, it could be, but I feel like one is feminine and the other one is masculine, okay? Energies. It could be the same sex, but the energy is, masculine and feminine energy here, okay? And by copycat, I'm seeing like this person really observing your ways here. They think you're very successful. Maybe your energy, if you're not successful, they just think it. Maybe they have reasons that they saw, like maybe you live in a home and they think you own it, but maybe you just rent it, or you're living with someone else who owns it or something like that. But they don't know that. They think that you own it, okay? And maybe some of you do own it, okay? And that's fine. It's really not this person's business, but the whole point is they're very jealous of you. They are attracted to your lifestyle. They like how you hold yourself. They just want to have your lifestyle, okay, is what I'm getting here. Because you seem happy and content. And that's why they feel, and that's why my voice is messed up too, because this person doesn't want me to talk about them. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. Sorry about that. Oh. Wow, they really don't want me to talk about them. Okay, so they're very jealous, okay? You look like you have it going for yourself. You're happy, you're abundant. Like I said, you don't have to be abundant and you don't have to have anything of luxury. They just think you do, okay? Because this is a type of person who thinks that you can only be happy if you have these things, like material things, okay? Like you have a nice house, or you own one, or you have a nice car, or you have many. They think material here is what makes you at peace and happy, and it's a total opposite for you, okay? I feel you're just happy and content because you're just happy and content. You're happy and grateful for what you do have. You live within your means, and you've grown, or you're just comfortable with, your life. Okay, you're just comfortable with what you have. You don't need extraordinary things. You don't need um a lot of things in your life. That's materialism. As long as you have enough to get by, you're happy. You don't need, designer clothes or whatever. Okay. um for some for some of you, you do. Okay, whatever it is, this person just feels that um you have a better life than they do, and they absolutely are jealous. They're very jealous of that. They want that. They felt at one point here that they could have that with you, even, but something got in the way. And when it got in the way, it looked like a third party here. And what I mean by third party, it doesn't necessarily mean that you had to be in a relationship, okay? It could have been a friend, it could have been a relative, family member, your neighbor, whatever, that you started entertaining, or you've been entertaining ever since you've known this person, okay? Or maybe you don't even really know this person, okay, per se, but they know you. Not personally, unless they started looking up things about you on social media, which they could have, have done that if you have some social content going on. They could have been looking you up there, because this is an obsessive type of behaviorism here. It's like they're very obsessed with you. That's what it is. They're obsessed. Because they've just been studying you for so freaking long. They want to know why you have it, how you have it, and how they can have it or get it, like, what did you do to get where you're at? Did you scam somebody? Did you steal from somebody? Did somebody give it to you? Like, how did you become successful? It's one of the questions here of this obsessive person. This person started this way, I'm feeling, because, your kindness here. Your kindness kind of pulled them in. This person is very attracted to kindness because they don't really have anybody that's kind towards them out in public or anywhere they go. Well, if they live in California, okay, a lot of people are rude here. I'm just saying. In the area that I live in, yeah, they can be very rude. Okay, so it's possible that maybe you're not from the area that you're in right now. Maybe you're not from there. Maybe you're from a different state, country, where there is respect, and you do greet people, or you're just a very humble person. Maybe whatever it is. I just feel like this person you stick out like a sore thumb to this person, just by saying or greeting this person the way you did. Or maybe, I don't know, I just feel like this person is really attracted to your mannerism, okay? How you hold yourself, how friendly you are, okay? Like that, that's what got them to get curious of you to begin with. Now I'm also seeing here that whoever it is that you're entertaining here, whether it's a family member, friend, whoever, they don't even know who it is. They're not sure who you're entertaining, but they're very jealous of that person too, because they feel that the connection between you and this person seemed to have gotten stronger. Well, in their head it gotten stronger, but maybe there hasn't been any changes between you and this person that you're giving your attention to. But maybe because they don't see you very often out in public with this person, maybe, that they just see you maybe more comfortable with the person that you're hanging out with, or they feel like something has changed. between you and this person that you're dealing with, and it's getting them more jealous. And but nothing could have changed here. It's just their insecurity and their mind, okay, their mindset. They're afraid of losing you to someone else, okay. This person is very much interested in you, not because they actually want to fall in love with you or like you even. They don't want that. What they love and they're obsessed with is they want you to love. They love the way you love on them. They love the attention you give them. Whatever attention you're giving this person, you might want to stop, okay? And the reason why is because they are not single. They are disloyal, for one. And, you know, their loyalty is not there for their other person, okay? Or they have an open relationship with this other person. Let me find out, clear that out. Hold on a second. Now, the type of culture this person is, it's okay for the men, it looks like, to, men or women, whatever it is, you know, it's normal for this person in this type, in their culture, to have more than one person in their life to have relationships with. Maybe it's like some kind of poly thing. They can have more than one wife where they come from, or they marry one person, but it's okay for them to go out with other women or men. It's the type of vibe I'm getting here. It's like unrequited love. It's you know, unconventional type of relationship, type of thing that this person is accepted in their culture, okay? And you're not from that culture, so it's not acceptable to you. So there's a lot of opposite stuff going on here that just wouldn't be for you, okay? So even if you are attracted to this person, once that attraction goes away, you're not going to enjoy this person. And I'm going to tell you why. For one thing, this person's culture is so much different from yours. And I understand it's not, it's fun to be exploring other cultures. It's great, okay? But when you're not born or raised in a culture, okay, for some, this is not for everyone, okay? So don't hate me about it. But after you get over the appearance of something or someone, okay, and you actually deal with this person on an everyday basis, it's kind of messy. Because it can get kind of messy here, because the people that are in their life romantically,
Hi.
my daughter's saying hi. Okay, thank you, baby. Oh, I should give everybody a kiss. Okay, thank you, Mama. I'm sorry, guys. I'm here with my daughter, so she's like on the camera. And can you close the door for Mommy, please? Thank you. Love you. I'll be right in. When she sees me on camera, you know, she's attracted to the camera. She likes to be on camera. Okay, so anyway, the cultural thing here is that, yeah, the people that they deal with, okay, in relationships here or situationships, whatever, they don't get along. They don't all get along here. So say if it's a man with like different wives or whatever, like that polygamy type of situation, maybe the wives don't get along, okay, and they cause a lot of drama, and there's no peace, okay, because you're going to be they're going to consider you an outcast, because you're not part of their culture, or there's a lot of differences here. Okay, and this person does not like people who are outspoken when they're in a relationship with them. In their culture, I'm going to say a feminine energy. In their culture, a feminine energy, it's not to speak up, okay? They don't have any authority in this type of culture. Whatever culture it is what I'm seeing. And it's not their fault. It's just, this is what they're born into, okay? They're from a different country. And their customs are much different than the way you were raised, okay? And it's going to cause a lot of conflict between you and them, and all the wives or husbands or whatever they have going on for themselves. It's going to cause a lot of conflict between you and all of them, if not this person. And then a lot of jealousy is going to happen here because you are from a different culture. You also have, more rights, okay? You're able to speak your mind, and these other people are scared to do that. And therefore, if this masculine energy is attracted to the fact that you're so outspoken, independent, outgoing, and you just don't have any fear with people in general, or with the opposite sex here, or whatever sex is going on here, they might be attracted to that for now. But once they take you home, okay, or you start getting more serious, that's where conflict's going to start happening, because these other people in their lives that they have a relationship with, they're going to start coming in and putting, gossip in their ear and talk negative about you, criticize you, make up stories about you that didn't even happen, just to get rid of you. Because these other people are going to feel like that this masculine is putting you as the first priority and not them, okay? Not any of them, but you. Because you're the new thing, you're different, they want to explore you more, they want to be with you more than the other people that they're with, okay? Because they already know who they're with, because they're part of that culture. Or you're completely different than the people that they're with, okay? Already. So that's what I'm getting. It's like that conflict type of thing going on here with like a polygamy type of situation here. So this does look like a polygamy type of thing, okay? It's like a masculine with a bunch of feminine energies that they provide for. And that's another thing too. In this culture, for some of these people in this culture, the women don't work outside the home. They do work at home, okay? And it's also to keep them from exploring other options and being drawn to things outside of their culture. I'm getting with some cultures here. And for other cultures, it's how it is. And the feminine energies don't work and the masculines work. And so you have to adapt to that situation, okay? And for some, there's no birth control allowed. So, yeah, you're popping out babies, you know what I mean, for some cultures here, and there's no birth control allowed. You're about, it's a part of a religion or cult or whatever it is. And it's about popping babies, having big families, and being reunited with other mothers who have the same fathers, same father or something like that. I don't know, it's something like that. Anyway, this conflict, there's going to be a lot of conflict here, I promise you. Whatever it is, this situation right here, I'm seeing a lot of conflict. Because you're not part of this culture, you don't know all the ins and outs of this culture and what respect and disrespect is in this culture. is much different from yours. And even if you did learn it, it doesn't even matter because, again, you become a threat to these other feminine energies here who are from the same culture that you're not. And they're going to already cause, resentment, judgment. It's going to be a whole lot of shit, okay? A whole lot of shit. And I'm also seeing here that one of the feminine energies here, they're also a dark witch. And it's like a hush-hush type of thing. It's a hush-hush type of thing. And this dark witch knows of you. They know of you here. Let me see what's going on. What's going on with this dark witch? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so this dark witch knows of you already. She saw you coming in the cards for this masculine energy. So she pretty much is the one who sees what's coming and going in their lifestyle here, their living environment. Okay, they have this dark witch. And she also gets paid to do services for people, whether it's ending marriages, starting a new beginning with someone else. It's all by force, though. It's not natural. You know what I mean? This person does spell work. They use candles. They use mirrors. They use broken mirrors. They break them. I'm seeing her breaking a mirror. Okay, that's nice. That can't be good. Whatever it is, it just doesn't look happy and good, okay? And she's swearing up a storm over there in a different language. Okay, that's great. Maybe it's a voodoo that she's doing. I don't even want to look into it because it just creeps me the frick out, okay? I'm just not interested. Anyway, I'm not into voodoo, so we're not going there. Okay. Anyway, she's a dark witch, okay? Take it how it resonates. Whatever your belief is, or you know better than me what this could be. Like I said, I don't pick into the dark, okay? So it's not my thing. Yeah. So anyway, what do you call it? So anyway, they saw you coming already. They feel that it's this dark witch feels it's important that this masculine does unite with you, because you coming into the picture with more knowledge and strength, with your energy is unique. That's what it is. You have a unique energy here that this dark witch, wants. Okay, they want it. And to get it, some sort of ritual this person does, okay, revolves around sex. So you would have to do something here sexual with their mate, or this masculine here, rather. I don't know if you have to do anything sexual with them per se, but I don't know. Anyway, it's something sexual you have to do, and then they do something, they transmute that energy somewhere, and it benefits them in different ways. For them, it benefits them, that energy, for money, for abundance, for prosperity, for I don't know, all different types of things. Okay, so it's different for everyone, but she knows that you exist. This was supposed to happen. She wants this to happen. But once she gets what she needs from you, she's already looking for a way to dispose you, meaning to get rid of you, because she really doesn't want you around her, or the feminine energy, and the other feminine energies that she controls. Because see, this dark witch, she's like the first wife, and this first wife here, okay, she's the dark witch. And this marriage came about because it was set up between the parents. Yep. And that's part of the culture. The first wife, it looks like the family, like the parents are the ones who set up this marriage. So Maybe they grow up together as children. I don't know exactly the whole story or the background of this person's life, okay? But I do know that they know this person very well, and they trust this dark witch very much so. You know, and this dark witch controls all the feminine energies that their masculine deals with. They're the ones controlling them. They say when, they say how high, how far to jump, and they do it. You know what I mean? She has them all underneath her thumb here. So, she wants. Oh, somebody's alarm is going off. I'm sorry, you guys. And I have to keep the window open because it's so hot in this room. My gym room is like extremely hot. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm sorry. Alarm went off. Okay. So so this woman knows your energy is very strong. They know already that you're very opinionated, or you're not afraid to speak your mind, and this dark witch does not like that. No, she wants to be in control of all the feminine energies. She's the boss. She even controls the masculine in her way, okay? And she already knows that you're going to be too stubborn to deal with on a daily basis. She's going to have a hard time controlling you. So what she wants to do is have you come in, get the energy that she needs and her masculine need, okay? I'm going to say her because the masculine is just like her puppet here, okay? He's like a puppet, the masculine energy puppet, whatever, it's a male or female, I don't know. But it's her puppet, okay? It's a feminine energy's puppet. So she pulls all the strings the way she wants them pulled, Yeah, which is very dangerous here. So they don't want to keep you, they just want your energy and then dispose you. Now she's even doing some voodoo or some spell work on her masculine to be attracted to you, to come towards you. She's doing the most here, making her masculine act or do something here that's not their character, going out of their character to try to attract you in, okay? And it doesn't look like it's been the easiest to do that with you because you have a very strong energy and you're very intuitive here, so you're not easily manipulated. And so she gets very frustrated, this witch here. Very frustrated. And then also the masculine is feeling very frustrated with you because this feminine energy is not able to manipulate you. And that's what's going on. But he's still very jealous of you because it's like you get to have all this freedom that they never had, okay? And even this witch is jealous too because, again, she has a different culture and a different way of living where unless she's doing spell work, she has no, I don't want to say she has no value, okay, but you know what I mean? She feels like she has no value unless she has power. And the masculine energy in this culture is the one with power, if that makes any sense, okay? And so, she is very controlling because she had no control in her life, okay? Her parents or people around her always control her life, her decisions, and she's a very frustrated witch, okay, unfortunately. She's very frustrated. Her life was all about, what her parents decide and do with her, and I understand how frustrating that can be. Okay, maybe I don't not like the way, no. Like, it's all her rights are taken away from her type of thing. That's how she's feeling, okay? She feels like she has no value. She feels that, the only way she can control anything in her life is if she's doing spell work, voodoo, um, curses, stuff like that, unfortunately. Um, she has no fulfillment in her life unless she's doing that. That's how she feels. Divorce or anything like that is frowned upon. They don't do it. So it's like literally in this culture, you never get divorced. They don't believe in it. And if you try to, well, then they probably dispose you or something or stone you to death. I don't know. They do some shit to you that you just don't live through. Kind of scary. In their country. So I'm not sure if they're in their. Well, you're not part of their culture, so it could be any country or maybe they're in the United States, but maybe they're not from here. I don't know. Okay? Take it how it resonates. So they have no control. Everything is about spell work with this person. They're very good at doing the spell work that they do, okay? Because they've been doing it their whole lives. Their mothers and grandmothers and all their ancestors have been witches and warlocks. That's the lifestyle and belief system that they have, okay? So that's what all that this person knows is controlling people to do what they want, because where they come from, they have no control. It's the masculines that have control of everything, so they have to control the masculine to get somewhere, basically. So that's why they use all this voodoo work. This woman, or feminine energy rather, they make money. Okay, they make a good salary here under the table, it looks like. Or they might even have a business for some online, where they do like tarot cards or spell work, help people with spell work to do the dark type of stuff that, it's the dark spell work and stuff that they do. Okay, whatever spell work they do, like I said, like, love spells and stuff like that are just not natural. They do stuff like that, okay? And they get paid good money for it. So they make they make an income from that. And then the other ones, looks like they do other things to sell things online. They make things, they're creative. They could be making some vases or something here. I'm seeing clay work. And I'm seeing crocheting or sewing or something. So they're very busy feminines here in this culture. It's they just don't work outside the home. They do everything from the home, okay? Basically. And they have children already from this masculine that they take care of full time. And this masculine could have a really good job, okay, and provides all that. But because there's just so much going on, it's a lot of jealousy here. Because again, maybe this masculine could make a good salary, but they don't. Or maybe they feel they don't make enough. Or maybe they're just jealous that you shouldn't be, because you're a feminine energy, or you're a girl or a woman or whatever, or just a feminine energy, and that you shouldn't be so successful because they're feminine, and you shouldn't be more successful than them because they're masculine, because that's their culture. Okay, so that's why what has me leading to believe is that you live somewhere where you're not part of this culture that women have rights. Okay, you live somewhere where women have rights. They come from a culture, a place that women don't have rights, okay, wherever that is, okay? I'm not really sure. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of visions here of how the person is dressed. I just can see eyes and a face, and they look kind of, tan skin and darker features, handsome features if it's a masculine, and beautiful features if it's a feminine. For some they could be like from Arabia or Arabic, or some kind of Latin type of vibe for some. maybe Africa. I don't know. It could be anywhere. Okay. But I do see a beautiful, beautiful, darker skin, like tannish dark skin, beautiful skin. You know, yeah. I don't know. I'm just seeing like the features of someone from like a place like that. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. It can be anywhere. Okay. It's just what's in my vision. Okay. What I'm being shown. Okay. All right. So this masculine is still, they're jealous. They're trying to be strategic on a way to come and strategic. No, they're just spying on you. They're just spying on you and watching you from afar because they haven't built the confidence or they haven't been strategic enough. But I do see a lack of confidence too in this person. When it comes to you, they don't feel confident. You take away their confidence because your energy is so strong and much stronger than them, okay? So they lack confidence when they're around you. They don't like how they feel. They don't like how you take away their confidence, but they can't stop admiring you from afar. They're obsessed with the way you are, the way you are, but it's not in a loving way though. It's not because they like you, they want to get to know you. They don't care about that. They just don't want you to have anything. They want to have better than you. It's like a competition that you don't know about. Okay, there's a competition here that you don't know about. And they're trying to steal energy from you. And like I said, them and this witch here, their wife, they very much work well together here. Okay, they work well together. He knows, or the masculine knows, it's a dark thing going on here. And because of their culture, it's okay. It's accepted. It's okay that what they're doing in their world, okay? So no, to them it's not wrong, all right? Because it's part of their culture. But I'm also seeing here that you have spirit guides, that you're very protected here. Or with your belief system that you believe in God, or maybe you believe in whatever you believe in, or you just have these spirit guides are just extremely you're extremely intuitive. Maybe for some you're extremely intuitive. It could be whatever religion you believe in, your belief system, your spiritual, whatever it is. You're very well protected here, and so that's also getting this person extremely aggravated because they can't come in and use their, manipulative ways with you because you're just not dumb enough to, be blinded like that with this person. And they wish you were dumb, and it's just not happening. It's very weird energy. I don't know. But, there's people out there and they want what they want and they get jealous over things, and that's why this jealousy, it blocks them from getting abundance, it blocks them for getting these blessings because, they're jealous and they're so worried about everybody else getting their abundance and how they got it. They don't work on their own. And that causes their own blockages from happening, They cause their own blockages here from getting what they want and need in life because they're so worried about other people and trying to control their destiny, okay? And they don't have any rights to do that. And I feel like they do get a lot of karma for the things that they do wrong here to people with their choices because, especially when it's divinely guided, we're born with choices. So taking them away, that they're not God. They're not allowed to do that, So, but they do it anyway, and then they end up getting karma and their life is shortened, or a lot of tragic happens in their life because they do what they do here for the spell work and whatever. Because it doesn't matter how many protection spells this witch does, who does bad things to innocent people here. It doesn't matter how many protection spells she puts out. The divine will punish anybody who crosses the line. Okay, even in the dark world here, there are there are laws. Okay, and this person breaks them, and that's why they get karma. That's why they lack things. Whether it's within themselves or physical in the physical world. You know what I mean? They could be, messing with their money or and have a lot of insecurities with money because of the stuff they do to people, again, by taking away their choices with spell work. But they don't see it that way. They don't see it that way because they don't believe it to be that way. You understand? If you don't believe in something, it's just not the way it is for them. But I'm seeing here, Spirit is saying, no, they are getting punished for doing that. Okay. What else here? Someone here is having some issues with medical insurance. Or they're worried about a medical insurance being canceled without any notice here. Because, what is it? Maybe somebody went to go pick up a prescription and it wasn't covered. Even though it's a generic, or I don't know, whatever it is here. It looks like a generic pill for some kind of issues, physical issues. Maybe you have physical pain or whatever, and you're having a hard time getting it covered by the insurance when it used to cover it before. You just need to make a phone call to the insurance company. You might be complaining to the pharmacy, but they are right. It's not, unless the label on it is something different. So maybe if they are charging you, or they're saying that the insurance is not covering a certain medication, but it does. What might be wrong is that they're putting it in the system, okay? Instead of, maybe your insurance only covers the generic pill that you take, but they are putting the regular pill, not the generic, down in the system, and that could be why they're declining it, okay? So you might want to really take a look at and asking them that question, if they're putting the generic in or they're putting the regular expensive medication in there, which the insurance won't cover, okay? However, if it's not the pharmacy, then you're going to have to give your insurance a call, preferably when they're open on Monday, and straighten that out with them. It could be something simple, hopefully. But what I'm thinking is, if it's somebody on state insurance or anything like that, and you went over, like you're making too much money, they might have cut you off. But I don't know. I have a feeling that there's something in the way here, like they messed up somewhere, okay? There was some kind of mistake, some error that happened here. Whether you changed insurances or the insurance changed something for you because maybe you're making a different type of money now and they threw you on a different insurance, okay? I know people on like medical insurance through the state or government. If you make too much money, or you make too much money but not enough money to be canceled out completely, they have like an insurance that is not free insurance, but it's cheaper insurance. You still have to pay, but it's not as much as regular insurance. You know what I mean? Something like that. So maybe they switched you out onto that insurance, but didn't give you a new card yet. Something like that. Okay, so make sure you call your insurance company as soon as possible so that you can get your pills, okay? Because I am seeing here, it is something to do with the insurance company itself. I think I'm going to need a call, and you're going to have to sit there and be patient and wait for them to answer you on the phone. I'm sorry, you guys. What's coming out in the cards. I know, weird, huh? Okay, so I hope everything gets straightened out for you for your insurance, okay? But everything will work out fine. Let's see. Someone here is married to someone that is very intuitive. So you might be married to somebody who is very paranoid, okay, or very protective of you, and they don't want you to leave their side when they're at work or whatever. They expect you to be home. Until they get home, they don't want you to do anything independently or on your own. It could be, I'm not saying that it's not because they're being mean, and you might be having arguments because of that, but for someone here, it's not because they're being mean to you or controlling over you. It's pretty much the fact that they're paranoid. They're very paranoid. Maybe you live in a city where there's a lot of crime and they watch the news a lot and always someone's getting shot and killed, right? And they're extremely paranoid, and they just, this person loves you very, very much, and they're always preying on you and your children if you have them, okay? They love you very much, and they're just very overprotective of you because they feel like if they ever lost you, they could never live without you, okay? And that's what it is here. They're very paranoid to ever lose you and their family, your children or anything like that. So in their mindset, if anything's going to happen, they want to at least be there with you, and you all can go at the same time, or this is what they're thinking. You can all go at the same time, or they can protect you and your children if you have them from whatever's going to happen here, okay? They want to prevent anything like that, and that's why they're extremely protective of you. You might be, when you go out somewhere and you don't tell them, and you get suspicious because they all of a sudden call you when you're done doing what you're doing. Once you get home, like maybe you go to shopping somewhere and they don't want you to go shopping at that mall when they're not home because of crime that's happened there, okay? This is just an example. They'll wait until you're finished shopping and then get home before they call you because they think you don't suspect, because you probably don't, that they have a tracking device on you, and they do. They have you on their phone, a track device on your phone that they pay for monthly or yearly or something like that, a service with your phone number. The only problem is for some of you, they are extremely protective, yes, but there's also someone here, a few of them, who are worried, insecure now, and a little codependent, okay? And those are the ones that have the tracking device that have it's showing them on their side of the phone all your texts and phone calls, like they can hear. I think they can hear your calls, or they can just see your text messages, something like that. While you're texting, they can read everything on their phone. So they have it wired like that. So, you might be like, oh my God, my husband is so intuitive. Every time I go somewhere I shouldn't be and I come home, I get a phone call and they'll be like, well, where you been? What are you doing? And you're just like, I didn't go anywhere. What are you talking about? I've been home this whole time doing the laundry and like washing the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, okay, well, are you sure? My husband likes to say that, are you sure? So, yeah, they have a tracking device, and they know you're lying anyway, because a few of you here, a few feminine energies here I'm seeing, and it could be masculine energies too, whatever, take it how it resonates. You're just a horrible liar. You can't lie. And so you just start laughing, like, I don't know what you're talking about, and whatever, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help. And no, it doesn't help. And if you say, "Oh well, my phone got stolen," and all of a sudden you found it, and no, it doesn't work. Yeah. So anyway, they have a tracking device on you because they're so paranoid, and they probably, if your children are old enough to have a cell phone, they most likely have a tracking device on them too, or maybe you even do, and that's fine. You know what I mean? You've got to keep your kids safe. I don't blame you. Anyway, they're just extra paranoid. All right. And the insecure ones here who are reading up your texts and stuff like that, they're insecure because they're going through some changes, maybe a midlife crisis, okay? Maybe their body's changing, or their mind is changing. Maybe you're changing. Maybe you're looking really good or something, or you lost weight, or you gained weight, or you just look better than what you did in their mind, okay? To them, more so than anybody else, to them and their perspective, okay? And they're very insecure about that. They don't want you leaving them. They don't want you to find somebody else. So they're very jealous and possessive. There's that here too, okay? So just be mindful. You know your partner better than my cards do and my visions. So, but that's what it's mostly about here. It's mostly about being paranoid, insecure, but most of all, for the ones who just have that tracking device on you, they are paranoid. They don't want you to get hurt. They are very worried of anything happening to you because it's not a safe area that you live in, or city, or whatever, okay? And that's what it is. So you might want to stop lying to them and just tell them where you're at, because they already have a tracking device on you anyway, okay? Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, I'm also seeing someone has an older son who lives with their father. A father figure, looks like here. A father figure. And I feel like this son here lives with their father because they grew up with you and the father in a specific town or place, maybe a home they were born in or born and raised at. Familiar, you know, they don't like changes, and I feel like this son could be a Cancer sign or some kind of water sign or even a Taurus, okay? This person doesn't like change, okay? It makes them very scared. They fear change. And I feel like their father does too. Their father is afraid of changes in their life. They could be an Aquarius or a Taurus too, or a water sign, but they don't like change, okay? They don't like change. They're very emotional. They like to be alone a lot. They could even play some kind of music. Maybe they like music, they listen to it or sing it, or they play it, maybe piano, guitar, or whatever, you know, some kind of instrument. And they do that for stress because this son can have some anxiety issues here, or depression issues, something like that. But they are alone a lot, and a bit alone too often, and it's not healthy, okay? I'm being told it's not healthy for them, but they need to go out more and live life, and they're wasting their time and energy being home all the time if they're not working. So this person works here. They could be working on cars or something with cars and trucks or antiques, I don't know. Could also be somebody, a mechanic, or I don't know, I'm seeing machine, like they're fixing something. They fix things, maybe their car, I don't know, something with motors, I'm not sure. Anyway, could be anything, okay? It's just they're alone too much and it's not healthy. So and they feel lonely, and I guess they kind of got adapted to being lonely. And they try not to make a big deal of it, but it is affecting them, and it's changing their way of thinking. They're becoming like a hermit, okay, and they're coming like antisocial. It's concerning for some people here on this child. Well, he's not really a child, he's a grown son of somebody in their 20s. But it's not healthy. The spirit says that they need to get out more, they need to travel more, experience more things to learn, and open up their mind and visions, okay? Because they're not learning anything behind their closed walls here. They need to get out and explore. Okay, so, and I'm also seeing that you might be living a distance from this. You could live at a distance from this son, and you might have not have seen them in a while. And it's going to cause a shock to you when you do see them if you haven't seen them in a while, or if you did see them recently, you were shocked in some kind of way, and you were shocked by their appearance, because their appearance, they may look exactly like their father, and you don't like their father. I feel like their father just wasn't a good partner, maybe even abusive in some way, physically, emotionally, verbally, you name it, whatever. They could have had like some narcissistic ways about them. And for some, they really put you through hell, okay? And so when you see your son, you see your ex-husband or ex-partner in them, okay? It's like they wear the same face or something. And you know it's your son. You know it's not their father, okay, that you're talking to. I just feel it's hard sometimes to look at them and how they looked so much like their father, you know. But you have to but Spirit wants you to remember the appearance. You have to, X out the appearance of your children, okay? They can't help how they look, obviously, and you are to love them the same, because they are your children regardless on who they look like. I know, for some people you get triggered, like, oh my God, I see my son or my daughter, but this is the son I'm saying. I see my son and they have, their father's face, and, it triggers me, but that's your son, you know what I mean? And they might have, things are going to look like, obviously, like either you or the father or the uncle or somebody, but you got to remind yourself that it's not your ex, okay? It's not your ex, and you need to spend more time with your son, so that you learn the difference, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. You have to learn the difference here and spend more time with your son. Yeah, spend more time with your son, love on your son. I'm not saying you don't, but just put more into them. They need you right now. That's what it is. They need you more. They miss you. They don't know how to ask you for attention. They don't know how to start that conversation with you. Maybe you and your son had a fallout or something, and you have to make amends here. Now's the time, but they don't know how, so they're expecting you as a mother to do it, or take it how it resonates. You know what I mean? Even Spirit just wants you to build a stronger bond and relationship with your son, regardless on the differences, regardless on how they look. They need you, okay? They need you. They love you, and they need to feel your love right now. Okay, and that's what I am seeing here. I'm also seeing here an elderly woman. An elderly woman has a dog. It could be like a Chihuahua mix or something, or a standard Chihuahua. Cute. Um, and she's changing. She's older, an older Chihuahua. It looks like a Chihuahua anyway. I don't know. The face. So this dog, anyway, it's some small dog, and she's very vocal now, and it's really irritating the shit out of somebody. It's irritating the owner. But the thing is, the dog is actually verbalizing, helping this elderly person out, or this elderly couple. They're not that old. They're probably in their, like, I'm sorry, they're not that elderly. I mean, I don't figure, like, in their 60s, early 60s or something. That's not really old, okay? What do you call it? Okay, so this dog, yes, she's talking a lot more, being more verbal and stuff like that. And this dog is up there in age, but it means absolutely nothing. The reason why she's barking a lot, if you notice, when she does bark, it could be your spouse, or someone's parent that's elderly. When she does bark, look what's going on around you. It could be a parent calling for someone for assistance. When the dog hears something, it's actually notifying people around to give help, assistance, okay? And the dog is actually responding to the person asking for assistance. So she's being, she's vocalizing, that this person needs assistance, go help them. And that is what the dog is doing. She's not trying to be annoying, okay? And you shouldn't take it as her being annoying. She's actually, if you really pay attention, she is telling you, or he is telling you. I feel like it's a female dog. It could be either one. It doesn't matter. It's a feminine energy because they are very nurturing. This dog is a very nurturing dog. It's a cute dog, And it's very nurturing. And yes, even Chihuahuas sense things like that, okay? That this person needs assistance, and she is barking because she's sensing that someone either needs assistance or someone is not feeling well and needs attention. This dog is doing that, okay? So, and also this dog, and most dogs can see spirits, okay? So this dog, there might be somebody that's deceased that comes to visit you in your home with this dog. The dog is also letting you know that you have a visitor here. They see them or sense them, whatever, and they're also notifying you of that. So this dog is notifying you of different things or changes. Okay, it's really important that you pay attention, because it's not for no reason, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that it's not for no reason. This dog is actually, telling you that, somebody needs help, or you have an ancestor or a loved one that passed away that's visiting. Pay attention, say hi. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. Alright, I'm seeing someone here. It could be a spouse or someone that you are currently in a relationship with someone, okay? Something serious, like a serious partnership here, and it is romantically. And I'm feeling that you love this person very much, but you don't trust them, and you don't trust them because they did something behind your back. And they didn't tell you, and even when they got exposed, like when you did find out about the lie that they told you, I feel like it was a lie that they told you. They even lied about the lie just to cover it up, and they made the situation even worse, to the point now where you love this person, but you're still so hurt, and you're just not healed yet from this. You do forgive them, but that's not the problem. The problem for you is not forgiving, but the fact that you don't forget. that you're supposed to be in a partnership with this person, but you know, you gotta trust the partner that you're with, right? To make things work here. And you're not feeling that because if it's, I don't care if it's the smallest white lie they told you, they didn't even come forward and say, okay, you know, yes, I lied, you found out, okay, this, and whatever. No, they went and lied on top of a lie. Like, that is so wrong, you know? And I don't blame you for feeling hurt, and you have every reason to feel that way. That just wasn't nice, and it was pretty shitty, okay? That was a really shitty thing to do. And I do feel you're trying really hard to heal that, but, you know, it's just kind of like a mosquito bite, you know? It just keeps being itchy, and you can't stop it from itching. Like, oh God, like, I want to believe you. I want to believe that you didn't do that, or I want to believe that you had good intentions doing what you did. But because you lied not once but twice about it, you didn't even come forward about it, I had to find out in the worst way, or, you know, find out for myself. That makes it even worse. So, yeah, you know. And the thing is, though, unfortunately, your partner feels like they couldn't tell you whatever lie they made here. It could have been something about finances. Maybe they invested in something and didn't, you know, tell you about it, and just made an investment without you knowing, like, behind your back, because they know if they told you, you would be too scared to invest with them, or you wouldn't approve, okay? And you wouldn't approve something financially because you've already experienced some downfall or something. You experienced some kind of debt or some kind of downfall or loss of money of some kind because your partner was in charge, and the decisions and the choices that they made weren't the best, okay? And because they messed up, and it might have been a really big mess that they put you in a financial disaster for some, okay? And you're just so scared of them doing that shit again that you're paranoid. You're paranoid, but for good reason. I'm not saying, you know, that it's not good reason. It is. Because who wants to be, you know, put out in the cold? Nobody. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is an alarming, and this is a real stress here. And I feel that it is a burnout. It's burning you out. It's stressing you out so bad. I can feel it. You know, you're even getting nightmares, and I feel like this person doesn't really dream much, or even if you do dream much, I mean, it's just, you're getting nightmares now. You're not having happy dreams because of this. And what it is, you know, a lot of dreams happen too when we're stressed out. When things in our life don't go well, we have bad dreams, right? Because we're not at peace in our mind. You don't have a peace of mind, and this person is taking away that peace from you. And then I also feel the same person here is also not just taking away your peace from you and lied to, and that you're trying to heal here, but not making it any better because you don't trust them, okay? But because of all that, I also feel sexually like you're not even in the mood anymore, because it's like they upset you so much that you just don't even have the mood to get, you know, have sex, basically. And that really sucks, man. That really does suck. And, you know, they do have marriage counseling. They do. For something like this with the lies and everything, that it's helpful. It's helpful to bring it up in a marriage counseling. I would think it would be helpful if you want to try it. It's entirely up to you, whatever you decide to do with your life, okay? But I wouldn't ignore it, okay? Maybe if it is too hard to deal with, if it is too tough to heal, then why not? Try it out. Try out marriage counseling, or even, personal, private counseling for yourself. It doesn't hurt anything. You get good advice. And the best thing about it, it's like they help you with these solutions. You know what I mean? They have solutions. They have things that help you out. Even in just venting, it's a big help. It helps you sleep better at night, okay? Don't shy away from that. Don't shy away from counseling, okay? Even for yourself. It's always great, okay? But yeah, I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard to be in the situation because you really love your partner very much. You've been with them for a long time. You put all your love and trust into someone, and then boom, they lied, and it was like, I feel like it was a huge shock, and what a heartbreak. Like, you don't trust me enough. You don't trust me enough. You don't love me enough even to come clean to tell me, what you're doing with the finances, and to take full control like that of all the finances, when it's supposed to be a teamwork here, right? A give and take. This person, it was all one-sided. I'm sorry if that's irritating you even more. I don't mean to irritate anybody with that. The truth. I'm sorry. It's what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. Okay. But yeah, counseling would help with the situation. It might help you. Okay, why not try it? Spiritually, yeah, you have to heal, but sometimes, it takes more than spiritual healing, okay? You can't just go and vent to people like friends, and you shouldn't ever do that. I don't care if it's your most trusted friend. I don't care if it's your mother or your sister, okay? This is very personal and private, and I would definitely not want to share that with anyone because other than a professional. Because like I've said before, sharing anything personal to a friend, even a sibling, a mother, father, whatever, it's actually dangerous, okay? Because they're going to give you advice here on their perspective, and that's not helpful because they're not in your shoes, they're not in your life, and you shouldn't have them in your marriage because that is very personal, okay? That's between you and your spouse or you and your partner, no one else, and you shouldn't get anyone involved into your life like that because that's how you cause a lot of conflict. That's how you cause a lot of drama, conflict, and judgment, because you're going to have people now look at your husband or whoever your partner is, because it could be a masculine or feminine, okay? It doesn't matter. You're going to put them in the light here with other people, and other people are going to start talking behind their back, or they're going to get treated differently because they know what's going on in your relationship, okay? So it's a very private thing, and I would definitely don't ever vent to people about your relationship. It's the worst thing you can do. It causes divorce, and I know that for a fact, okay? Don't do that. Please, don't. Go get professional help. Everything, you pay the person or they go through your insurance, but the thing is, it's HIPAA, and they can get fired and sued if they expose you to anybody or anything, okay? So that's why we go to professional things like this, because it's a lot safer, okay, for everybody, including yourself, and very private. Yeah, I mean, something like this, spiritually, it's like, you want to heal that, but it's like you can't heal this alone with just spiritually. I'm feeling for you, it's like there's no closure for you. It's like this wound that you have with this person, that they caused you this wound. It's like when it comes to something, and they be like, oh, you don't trust me, whatever, or they bring up things, or you feel like they're hiding something. When you have an argument, something comes up, and it's like when you're just feeling like you're healing a little bit, it's like bam, it's like hitting like a band-aid ripped off your scab and the scab coming with it, right? And it has to re-heal all over again. It's an open wound. So I'm getting that, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. So, yeah, you're gonna need more than, just spiritual healing. This is a real tough one. This is a real hard one. This is a hard pill to swallow, okay? This is your partner, you know what I mean? And it doesn't get any more personal than that. And to not have that trust, it's like, then what do you have? Because you're with your partner for that trust and love, right? Because you love them, you trust them. If you don't have trust, you don't have anything, really, right? So it's like in the back of your mind, you're just like, how do I work with this? And really, how do you? How do you? You know what I mean? That is really tough, and it's just one step at a time, but no, it's not going to be just enough spiritually for this person. You're going to need some counseling to help you, because there's like small steps you need to take, and it does start with loving yourself and focusing on yourself first. That I can tell you. But the rest of the work, the professionals are going to have to help you with that, honey bun. All right, because this is really really heavy. I can feel it's very heavy on your heart, and it's not good for you health-wise. It's gonna cause other situations with your health. This stress causes a lot of problems. You know what I mean? High blood pressure. Just about everything gets raised up, when you're under a lot of stress. And you need to help yourself with this, okay? Alright, well, that's what I have for tonight. If this resonated, let me know in the comments, okay? I always like to know if it resonated. If it didn't, it's okay. I don't expect it to resonate with everyone. It is what it is. But I do appreciate, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button. If you did, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps to put out more content, okay? And thank you all so much who have hit the like and subscribe button. You're the best. You're all such a blessing, and I am so, so grateful to have you all on my channel. You're all very kind and generous, and I absolutely adore each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful night, and make sure you're safe, and your elderly parents or grandparents or neighbors, whoever that's elderly, make sure they're safe too, okay? Yeah. And about that dog, okay, make sure whoever this is, that they might not know why that dog is acting the way it is, and it's because it's actually protecting them or helping them out, okay? So you might want to tell somebody that that they're complaining about this dog and why they're doing it, okay? Anyway, don't throw away the dog. Don't put it in a pound. Please don't do that. He is family or she is family. Love your animals. I love my furry babies. So, yeah. All right. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night. And stay well. And I pray for all you all to have your abundance and blessings. And I love you all very much. Have a great night. Until then, bye.